This is every boy's childhood dream, you know? Woo! My God, oh, it's heavy as well. This is, the European mind cannot comprehend this, part 3. But oh my God, is this clean. This is fucking awesome. 500 points, bro, first room, you know, in the zombies.
How's it feel to be European and hold a gun?
It feels good, man, I gotta say. God bless America, dude. Shoot it?
Yeah.
For real? I'll give you a bounce back.
Not bad.
Fuck. Oh shit. Fucking red dot. God, dude. This is fucking crazy. Oh! God, dude. Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
Just go ahead and pull that charging handle all the way to the back.
And make sure your finger is above.
Like that?
22.
You have to pull that bolt, the charging handle all the way back
yeah.
to the rear and let it go.
Aim at the wall more.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
further over there. Then when you look down the top of that gun,
Yeah.
line the post up inside
Yeah,
that
yeah.
notch. Yep.
Makes sense. It's just like Call of Duty, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so this is like the real deal.
This is the real deal.
Okay.
Practice is over.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. That would be fine.
Oh yeah,
Cool, right?
this is way better.
Yeah? Alright.
Now it's, yeah.
So,
Sir. So, 6 is just a little bit spicier.
spicier. Okay.
It has more curry.
Okay, okay. Oh. And for you guys, which is your like favorite gun of all time?
My favorite to shoot?
Yeah.
Probably like an AR-15, like kind of like what you guys shot that
Uh-huh.
one.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
Okay.
that's kind of what I had in the military. So I shot that one.
Let's say like a zombie apocalypse happens. What weapon are you grabbing?
Right.
That one?
Shooting at 308.
Oh yeah.
Be a whole lot larger.
Wow.
I do get less carry capacity with this. But I don't know, if I'm dealing with zombies, I think this will do the job just fine.
We're gonna go to sign some paperwork, and then we can just shoot some guns, I guess. Thank you. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. Look at all the guns. Fucking scopes on there, everything. Hey, how are you?
How's it going, folks?
Good, good. Hey, how are you? I'm with my brother-in-law. He's there already.
Wait, just keep in mind, man. You're alright, so we're just trying to.
Get some of this stuff. So cool, you know? They got fucking everything here. Oh, this one looks nice. I think we gotta go sign some papers or something. Alright guys, so these are the rules that they made us read. And then we gotta sign a whole bunch of shit off, and then we can go right there and shoot. Yeah. Alright, so we're shooting that, I guess. My god.
This magazine's going to give me problems today.
Times.
It does that.
Yeah.
My Ruger's kind of first one.
It's funny because like I feel like everyone's first rifle, at least for me, it was like a 22 Ruger, and I was like really young.
Do this every time.
Dude, all the time.
What does it do this?
No. Oh, why does that open? It's because it's gonna stupid. It's a stupid bolt will open, but that's how it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Makes sense. Now I
And then the
understand.
same thing to lock it open. If you hold it back and press that button, it'll lock it open. Okay, this is our magazine. See how it is cambered in this direction? This is the forward orientation. That is the orientation that you would want to slide it into your gun like so. The way we take our magazine out of this gun, we have a lever right here that we're going to push forward. You push forward, take your hand onto it, simply slide it out like so.
Got the total fail today at.
The way we load this magazine, this is a dummy cartridge, so whenever I'm doing my demonstration, it will not go bang in the gun. We have these little feed lips right here. You see how there's a notch on both sides? That's where the flat end of your round is going to go in. So you're going to push it in, apply a little bit of pressure, slide it in like so. Pretty simple. Okay. In that position, what you're going to want to do, okay. You're going to want to put the magazine in, like I taught you the first time. Pull this back, finger right here, and it should go forward. Oh, we're getting jammed. Jackson,
What?
come deal with your best friend. I don't like this. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to give you guys the breakdown for this
Here.
one.
So
That gun.
honestly, with this one, I would just leave the bolt forward.
Leave it forward.
I would just do it. It's gonna be a lot easier than having to not only figure out how to do it yourself, but have them figure out how to do it every single time they shoot. Typically, when you guys are out there, we like to have, whenever the gun is on the table, we like to have you have the action lock open like that. But honestly, like as we've been seeing, the lock open on that thing is so
Yes, sir.
stupid that it's hard to get to do that. So we'll just go ahead and leave that forward. Whenever you guys set the gun down, just make sure that it is on safe when you set it down and it is clear. So you go and double check that. So yeah,
Can you show that in safety and not safety just real
Yep.
quick? Thank you.
how far into this did you get?
He just started.
Not far at all? Okay, cool.
Again, bro.
I'll just start over then.
It's jammed. It's not his fault.
That's all right. Cool. So on this rifle, right, we have what's called a cross bolt safety because the bolt goes this way, safety button goes out, cross bolt. We need this button right here. When you see the black on the edge, that's on safe. You see red, that's on fire. So that red is dead. And basically also, if you're right-handed, if you press that with your finger, that's just pushing it into safe. So you can see that red on that side.
Okay.
So, you guys all right-handed?
Yes.
So yeah, if you just press that button with your right finger, you'll know that that's the right
Okay.
direction. You can also see that from that side.
So red is it's
Yes.
Okay.
Red is dead. Red is on fire. Black is safe.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna hand you guys the rifle when it's on safe like this. What you're gonna do first is load the magazine, just like he was showing you how to do. Then I'm gonna grab the gun with my right hand. I'm gonna keep my finger off the trigger at all times until I'm actually ready to fire at the target. If your finger never touches that trigger, this gun never goes bang. Nothing bad ever happens. So avoid any safety accidents like that. Like I said, this gun does have a safety on it, but we don't want to trust machines 100%. Sometimes machines fail, so just also add an added layer of protection there, basically. So once ready to go, just go ahead and take your magazine with the pointy end of the bullets facing forward, insert into the magazine well just like that. Once that is clicked into place, all we're going to do is pull the charging handle here all the way to the rear and just let it go forward. Now that gun is chambered and ready to fire. So I'm going to put the stock into my right shoulder just like so. It's nice and curved there, so it'll just fit right on your shoulder. My left hand is going to go anywhere along this textured part of the handguard here, or you can hold it down here. It's up to you. Generally, I would just hold it right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and raise that rifle up to my eye, look down my sights. I'm going to line up my iron sights on my target. What I mean by that is you see this front post here? Put that post inside that notch when you're aiming at your target. So there's a little notch right there. I can just barely see that front post inside the notch. I want it level and centered on your target, and then you'll be good to go. Once you're ready to fire, go ahead and flick that safety off on fire, and then bring your finger into the trigger guard. Notice that entire time when I was manipulating the weapon, I didn't have my finger on the trigger at all. That's how you guys should be doing it.
Yeah.
Once you're ready to go ahead and bring that finger down to the trigger and pull to the rear to fire. Every time you pull that trigger, this bolt is going to go back and forth really fast. When it goes back, it's going to knock out the shell of the round you just shot. Goes back forward, it's going to load the next one. So you guys don't have to pull this back every single time while you're out there. I just have to do it out here because I'm using dummy rounds. Using live ammo would be dumb and dangerous.
Okay.
So, but while you're out there, all you're going to have to do is charge that one time and then just pull the trigger for the amount of rounds you loaded in the magazine, and it'll shoot bang every time. Once you guys are empty, this gun doesn't lock open on the last round like a lot of them do, so you'll just be shooting, and all of a sudden you just get a mushy trigger and nothing's happening. At that point, just go ahead and pull that back, double check in there, just to make sure there's no rounds left. If there is a round in the chamber, that will knock it out. And then we can take the magazine out by pressing this tab right here with my thumb.
Should we turn it off first?
Yep.
Put it on safety?
Put it on safety, and then set it down.
Okay.
Okay. How many rounds should we put in the
This
mag?
will hold up to 25, so you guys can
Okay.
load as many as you want between 1 and 25. Just note that you have to shoot everything you load in the magazine before you set the gun back down. So
Okay.
if you load all 25 rounds, you have to shoot all 25 before you set the gun back down.
Start with like a couple just to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do 5, 10, 15, 20, the whole thing, whatever. you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Does that all make sense for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just do you want to just practice like with the dummy round first, just loading it real quick, man?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Probably smart, yeah. That's all right. I was shooting. This was the first gun I ever owned, actually, when I was 10. So they're very easy to shoot.
Wasn't
The
a
European
cricket
minds
rifle.
cannot comprehend.
Yeah,
these,
right.
These two are from Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my dad bought me one of these for my 10th birthday.
Oh my God.
So there's also these things like cricket rifles, which are like when kids are under like around 10, they buy rifles.
Yeah. Thought it was backwards for a second. Yep, exactly. It's not going to the rifle.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Everybody get
Press that
down.
straight in. Yep. Flip it over. And just go ahead and pull that charging handle all the way to the back.
And make sure your finger is above. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. And then go ahead and press that safety button to the left. Yep, and then put your cheek down onto this part right there. And when you look down the top of that gun, can you see this post inside that notch? Does that kind of make sense how you're supposed to put the post inside the notch like that?
Yeah, but I don't see it.
You don't see what?
If you line these two things up and then see that in the middle, that's your
Oh, no,
what
it's
you're
here.
essentially
Yeah.
using.
So the bullet is gonna go where that front post is, as long as it's lined up with that rear sight.
Okay.
So you're just gonna put that front dot on your target while it's lined up with that rear notch, and that's where your bolt's gonna go.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I
And
appreciate that
then
you're aware of that.
Yeah,
A lot of people aren't.
and then the
I do.
after.
Yep,
Well,
and
you
then
gotta
so we'll
take
just
it out?
pretend this is that you fired the last round.
and then take
So
the
whenever
mag-
you're done, just go ahead and press the tab right there, and pull the magazine out,
Okay.
and flick that safety back on.
Yeah. I had already done that.
Oh, you already did it, yeah. And then it's also good just to double check this, make sure there's no rounds in there. Because
Okay.
if there was a round in that barrel, just pulling that back real quick is going to knock it out. So that's just a quick way to clear that. And yeah, we'll just set that down on the table with the magazine out and the barrel still facing downrange, and then the next person can come up and load a magazine and take their turn.
Okay.
I will let you guys know that you are allowed to load the magazine for each other. You cannot load the gun for each other though. So say
Okay.
if one of you guys has trouble loading all these rounds in the magazine, somebody else can do that. But everybody must insert the magazine into the gun, make it ready to fire it, and then clear it on their own.
Okay.
Do you have a speed loader?
Not back here. I think we have them for sale. I don't have any that I can just let you. I can't. I don't have any that I can let you guys just rent.
Well,
Like
we're
that?
using the 22 now.
You have to.
You have to pull that bolt, the charging handle, all the way
Oh,
back
yeah.
to the rear. Let it go.
Aim at the wall more.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
further over there. Then when you look down the top of that gun,
Yeah.
line the post up inside
Yeah,
that
yeah.
notch. Yep.
Makes sense. It's just like Call of Duty, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And then now, if I press the,
You got to press the safety off first. Yep.
and then it's ready to.
If that was a live
What-
round in there, yeah,
okay.
if you pulled the trigger, it would go.
What happens if I press it now?
It's gonna dry fire it. Don't.
Okay.
Explode.
All right.
But if that was a real round, I would go bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now,
We'll just squeeze that tab at the same time as pulling out. And
Okay.
just go ahead and double check that, just to make sure that's clear. Yep.
okay. Isn't the round still in there?
Oh yeah. So if you kind of tilt it to the side, then it'll.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
was just when you're this way, the gravity. kinda
Yeah,
keeps it-
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all you gotta do.
All right. Thank you so much, man.
You're both right-handed, so that's great.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
Does anybody have any questions?
No, sir. Oh, look at the gun over there, though. That one's crazy. I know, but it's crazy, though. It's a big ass sniper. You ready, Mariana?
Well, after the 22, you guys are gonna shoot. So this is a 22,
Okay.
and they're real small.
Yeah.
Handwriting.
But you're gonna shoot 5.56 after this,
Okay.
and
What kind of weapon is that?
there's a scope. I can't remember what's the. Because after the 22, I'm gonna bring it in. What's that one? Right there?
The tan one?
Scope. For the 5.56.
That one? Yeah, that's the SIG MCX.
Yeah.
It's got an LPV on top.
The bullets there are a lot bigger.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
just to get you used to it,
And it's good to start, yeah.
and then
So this is what you guys are gonna shoot right now. That's 5.56.
Ooh, okay.
so this one's got a lot more kick to
This
it.
is the
Okay.
round that, like when I was in the military, that's what the rifles we had.
Okay, wow.
So that's what a lot of militaries use. What
Okay.
near the countries use.
Are these
But do
for,
people
like,
use-
home
Yeah, is it
These are
like?
for the small ones are more for like rabbits, squirrels, like
Ah,
small
okay.
games,
Sport, like
sport, target shooting, things like that. Because they're very cheap, but they're not very powerful. That's going to be a lot more powerful.
yeah. How much?
So
are
this
these?
wouldn't help with like a home invasion or anything.
I mean,
like,
you could. I wouldn't recommend it.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
If someone's mad enough, that might just piss them off.
There's
You know?
no such thing too. Like there's a big myth with I feel like people from Europe when they talk about the word like stopping power. Like you can't just like shoot someone and like the stopping power is like it's if they have enough adrenaline they're just gonna keep running at
What
you.
would you use for like a gun you would keep at home for home?
This one right here.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is my personal gun. It's a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. I can just keep this on the counter in my apartment just in case anything happens. It's a Springfield issue. Yep.
And you got a scope on it as well, like a red
Got a
dot?
little red dot sight on there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when I go to bed at night, I just move it from the counter to
Yeah.
my nightstand, and then when I get up in the morning, I put it back in the living room.
Okay.
Okay.
And wanting to work, obviously, it's on me.
Yeah. All right.
Where are you allowed to wear that? Like, Walmart?
Everywhere, pretty much in Texas.
Yeah. Texas.
Okay.
Other states will have a lot of restrictions on where you can and can't carry a gun, but Texas is pretty open about it.
Even Florida, there's more restrictions.
Yeah.
Like Texas is the freest of all of them,
Yeah.
for sure.
As long as I can prove that I legally own the gun, which I can, I'm allowed
Yeah.
to carry it.
Where can't you? Like,
Like,
the airport?
Federal buildings.
Like federal government buildings, the state capitol building,
Okay.
things like that. It's also up to businesses individually. So like if a business puts out a sign that says they don't want anybody carrying guns in their store, it's up to them.
But that's private property, so they're allowed
That's
to.
private property.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, like the post office, I can't carry this gun in the post office because that is a federal government building.
Oh, okay.
Legally speaking, with the U.S., it's kind of weird. Like a USPS delivery guy has more authority than like a hospital, like emergency car driver.
Damn.
Yeah. So an ambulance, they would
Yeah.
never do this, but that's just
Postal
weird.
workers are federal agents technically.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Okay.
weird.
Yeah.
Can we also buy? I know we get free ones, but can we get? You guys want to try some battleships?
Sure.
That'd be fun. We'll get 2 of these for you guys. Or we'll do the scope afterwards.
Yeah.
Because it'll be. We'll worry about this later. But I'll just buy it right now.
Signature on the back of this paper.
I'm gonna beat you on that.
10 years old.
Say.
10 years old, I was shooting this. Yeah. I was also shooting bigger stuff than this when I was 10 years old.
A Ruger 22, I was telling him that was like, I feel like me and my brothers, that was like the first gun we shot. And whenever I talk to other people, that's like,
It's everybody, like every American's first gun is like a 1022 usually.
yeah,
This
it's
is
just great.
22?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. These guns have been made since like the 60s. Like they are very popular. They've made millions of them over the years.
Pretty reliable.
They're everywhere. Yeah.
All right.
I own one. We have one for rent. There's like 4 for sale over there. They're everywhere.
Sure.
Just have everybody get eye and ear protection on. You
Yep.
guys can get those safety glasses and earmuffs from down there.
Okay.
And then you guys can head through those red doors, one door at a time, please. Over to lane 15. You guys can all go in the first door together into that little room. Just make sure the first door shuts before you open the second one.
Okay.
That's a sound trap. When both doors open, all that bang noise out there gets into here and gives us a headache. We're here for 14 hours. I really appreciate not having a headache.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, once you guys get out there, just go ahead over to 15, set the gun down, start shooting. If you guys have any questions or issues, talk to the range safety officer out there in that neon vest. He'll be able to help you guys out.
Do you have
Okay.
two?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go, guys. I can't hear a thing right now.
But I was telling this from there. Don't. These people are shooting.
This. Oh my god, I think it's ready to go. Fuck. I don't think it fired.
Yeah, so Toronto is notorious for being really dirty and jamming a lot.
Okay.
So you're just gonna have to clear it when they don't fire.
Okay.
If it happens like every other shot, the gun's probably just too dirty. We'll have you swap it out for something else.
So what should I do? I think there's 2 bullets left in there.
If it's not firing at all, or is it just every single time you shoot? It just
Every other shot.
yeah.
No, it's not.
Looks like there's nothing in there because nothing came out when you cleared it.
Okay.
Try pulling it out.
Loaded it with 5.
And it's all good.
Okay.
Because you had 2 that jammed,
Yeah.
so you're good. And you can see when you pull it back, there's no bullets in there. And you can see. I will try.
Oh, there you go. Clean. Okay. All right. Round 2. Safety off. I didn't hit anything. What? No way, dude. Nah. Huh?
Ik gebruik deze gewoon opnieuw.
I guess. Bro, how did I not hit anything? Nah, bro. Okay, you go then.
ready, flip. Then you're ready to go.
Okay. I'll give you a bounce back.
Not bad.
Fuck. Oh shit. Fucking red dot. Oh god, dude. This is fucking crazy. Oh! God, dude. Oh,
Fun,
thank
isn't
you,
it?
Thank you. Holy fuck. Dude.
But I did.
Oh, that's terrible. Did you see it? Oh my god.
Better to
Okay, round 2. We both didn't hit it. Alright. Maybe it's better standing. Fuck. I didn't hit anything again. Oh my god. Well, I kept jamming. I only shot like 6 bullets, I feel like.
When you put it in,
I just gotta aim a little lower.
Oh my god.
And this is him sighting in his scope today.
Holy shit.
He just bought a new scope, like a
Okay.
brand new scope. So this is sighting the scope.
Yeah. I mean, I saw that scope. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
hey, this goes to your dog.
Okay. Don't look at me like that. God damn. Yeah, because you put it on the thing. We need something bigger. We need something bigger. Ooh.
doubling up. First
Yeah, first time ever.
First time.
Up to it?
I
Yeah.
don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. Yeah, it's,
Dude, yours felt nice though. That was.
It's not bad.
What is that? An AR or? Okay.
once I put it on the little black thing, I actually was able to hit the target. Before it was a mess. They're all over the place. Because
Well, in all
you
fairness,
have
he
like a little bit of
used-
the kickback, and then you like.
He didn't use the block, so that's probably why you didn't hit
Yeah,
one.
Maria
The
was
only
using the
time-
block.
We were
The
doing
only
a little
time-
competition.
The
and
only
then-
time you hit it was when you were using the block,
Yeah,
though.
that's true.
And
No,
he
I
didn't
hit
use
it
it.
before, but just not on target.
But you were shooting what, 22, right?
Yeah.
So now we're
This
gonna
is our
shoot the
first time.
5.56.
So,
Okay,
like,
okay.
Practice.
It's
Yeah.
not as nice as what they were shooting. But
Okay.
They have one for rent. It's like
Yeah.
5.56.
Damn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, that's an empty one. Like, it kept falling down my shirt. I was like, let me button it up.
Quite a few kept on getting my arms split.
Yeah. The 5.56 is funny because so the bullet is about the same size
Yeah.
as the 22, but the amount of powder is so
Uh-huh.
much more. That's
Okay.
why you get,
Ah.
so much of an explosion. And
Yeah.
it's not so bad.
Okay.
Try to shoot a pistol, like if you can.
Is that better or
It's just I don't know.
harder to aim? I feel like or
Completely
no?
different
Okay.
experience. Yes,
Yeah.
it will be.
Yeah.
It will be very different.
But it's good to know.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's definitely something that's a skill to have.
Yeah. So you guys have like your own? You bring your own guns
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn. And how much do you pay for one of those, if you don't mind me asking?
Like a
$730 something dollars into it. For
Okay.
myself.
So the gun itself is pretty cheap. It was
Okay.
like $430.
Damn, that's
Like,
actually not bad at all.
Scope, everything that's on the gun, I'm probably in it about $1,000.
Okay.
The biggest difference is the scope that he just bought is almost $300. Or no, it was $300. Yeah, his was $300. Mine was $150.
But
Yeah.
I need it because my eyes suck.
Ah, okay. It was a nice scope though. All of a sudden you can like really see it, you know?
See,
Yeah.
you know, so that, and then with his like red dots, I can't do red dots. I have astigmatism in my eyes.
Oh, okay.
I don't see it clearly. So
Okay.
that's why I need an edge reticle like that. So
Yeah.
you can actually see, the sight. Otherwise,
Yeah.
That makes
Damn.
sense.
where are you from?
I'm from we're from Amsterdam.
We're siblings.
We're siblings, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she married
I
She
am
married
married to
him.
him, and we live in.
we both went to college though here in the US.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went in Alabama. And she went in Ohio. Really? Nice.
Sorry, I was just gonna say we're gonna just do a safety on the 5.56.
Okay.
Sure.
Not the second though. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
okay.
busy. Sorry, I just wanted to
Yeah.
tell him.
Are we both?
You guys Texas?
Born in Austin.
A local. Whoa.
Nice.
That's sick.
I was not.
Like the tattoo?
Which one?
This one. That's it.
Yeah, Obi-Wan's my favorite. So.
Dude. Yeah, I honestly like we've been here for about 6 years. Which I mean, yeah, but we
this real
love
quick.
it. Like,
Even the heat.
I mean, you went on a run this morning.
These handguns.
Besides that, it's better. Like the rounds is really cool.
So these are all 9mm, I think.
I will say
Fucking
this.
sick though. All right, so this is like the real deal.
This is the real deal.
Okay.
Practice is over.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is our magazine starting off with, and this is our cartridge. This is also a dummy round. It will not activate whenever I demonstrate. The way we do this is a little different. It's a lot easier. So you're just gonna place it over the top, click it in like so,
Okay.
like that. And pass this around. Let you guys attempt.
Okay.
You know what's going on.
I hope so. Yeah, you gotta push it out. Do you guys have a speed loader we can borrow?
For
Just for 5.56 for this?
we don't have a speed
No
loader
worries,
for the
no
rifle. Yeah, unfortunately,
It's all good.
let's drop it. Cool.
I don't own one either. I'm just hoping I get to use one.
Yeah, only for the handguns we have available.
Does this one fit in there? He just gave me this one.
Yeah, but this one, you hold that. for
Okay,
now.
okay.
Yeah, because that's live.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go over a couple of the features and buttons on this gun. Right now, it's in safety. This is an ambidextrous lever. You'll know it's in safety because if you look at this diagram right here, there's an X through the bullet. You're able to see that?
Yes.
Okay. So whenever you flick it up, that means you're ready to fire. And that's what I meant by ambidextrous. What you do on one side happens to the other side.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna keep it in safety for now. We've already went over how to load this. To insert this into the gun, place it like that, slap it in like so.
Okay.
On this side, you're gonna have a bolt release. It is also ambidextrous, so there's two of them. There's this one right here too. Okay, so don't even worry about that one. We're gonna worry about this one over here. So what you do, press that in, and it sends the round forward. The way we aim this is we're going to tuck it in our shoulders just like we did out there with the 22.
They're all right-handed, sir. Yeah. It's a different lever on that side.
Okay.
So the way you guys do it would be this lever right here.
Okay.
I'll re-demonstrate so you can understand.
Sorry, thank you.
You're okay. I have to remember that I am the weird one.
No, you're good. You're lefty?
Yeah, I'm a left-handed person.
That's great though for a lot of sports and shit. I feel like.
We still get made fun of though, so. What's that?
Yeah, but like boxing, baseball, tennis, like every sport I can think of.
I've boxed for 10 years of my life.
Oh
Trust me.
shit.
It works.
We'll talk. Yeah, sorry, later.
You're okay. So it's this lever right here to send the round forward, like that.
Okay.
You just simply slide that down. Whenever you are ready to fire, you're gonna place it on your shoulder just like we did with the 1022 outside. Bridge over and look like so. This scope is a little bit different, so you have a variable zoom. What this means is you can go from 1 time all the way up to 10 times of magnification.
Oh, okay.
That simple push, like so. Don't touch this, or this, or you will owe us $50.
Okay.
This is already zeroed.
Please
and
don't
sighted.
touch it.
It's already zeroed and sighted for 100 rounds. If you decide to kick the target all the way to the back wall, you can.
That's 100 yards, right? Clear, yeah.
You can kick it all the way to the back wall if you'd like, and you just simply put it on 10 times magnification so you can see that sight picture super clear and bright.
What does that do?
This is a
like zooming.
You to
Yeah,
magnify
I
the
know
target.
that seems good. Like,
These are
They don't
what you do
exist
for
in your brain.
I just want to know what they are.
windage and elevation. So what that means is you're moving the way the sight looks to where it's zeroed and straight, so you're shooting straight.
That's like what.
So it's more for like snipers.
Yeah, so like if there's usually with someone that's doing that long range, and you need to adjust those, you need a spotter, and they'll say like, hey, with the wind, hey, with this, and that's when they adjust those. But we should never touch those because
Okay.
we're indoor and they'll have to refix it.
I was just wondering what they
No, it's all good. Sorry.
Just
All right.
curious.
Understood. Whenever we are done shooting, when we completed our magazine, the gun will be like this. This will stay like that, and that will let you know that, hey, my gun is empty. So what you want to do is press this button right here. This is how you press the magazine. Take it out like so. Sit the magazine down, place the gun down, barrel facing down range, so the next person can come up and shoot. Are there any questions about this firearm? There are no dumb
sir.
questions. Feel free to ask.
Can I see you load the dummy round?
Yeah.
Of course, go for it.
Fun fact, that is a way nicer gun than mine. Yeah, that's like $3-4 grand right there.
That's a $3,000.
$3,000.
Spear, it's an MCA.
That's
Press that down to load it.
That is going to be way nicer than mine, and it'll feel way nicer than mine.
well. See all I guess today.
So
Then
instead
what you
of,
want to
instead
do
of having
now
a, like a
is take
buffer
it off
chip
with
with
safety.
speeding the
So
recoil
you flip
behind you,
that down.
pass it up to the...
There you go. That would be fire.
And now it's ready to.
Oh, you're able to see it?
Oh yeah.
Cool, right?
This is way better.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, so put it back.
Not bad. Coming your way out. Would you like to give it a try?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
What did this guy have?
Anything else for me?
Yeah. Brent didn't anything, but that's not.
Yeah, his ticket in the computer is right. I didn't get a chance to get to it.
Yeah. So you don't need to do anything with this after you've.
So what you're gonna want to do, load this into
Uh-huh.
here, insert it, and
Yeah.
then you flick that down.
Okay, but that doesn't have to be flicked back up.
No.
Okay.
That's only yeah.
Load it, load it.
Alright.
Tip.
Now No, it's yeah.
So,
Sir.
It's just bad for the gun when you dry fire it. So
oh, okay. All right, and then this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
2 shooters, rental, any questions?
Pretty cool. No, I think we're. Yes, sir. Yes,
can we get
sir.
a box of
223.
What's the difference? Is that these?
well, this can shoot 5.56, 223. They're like the same sort of. And so
5.56 is just a little bit spicier.
Spicier. Okay.
It has more curry.
Okay.
whatever's cheaper, man. Between the
223 is
yeah.
the cheapest. There you go. We are transporting our weapons.
Let me put my thing on. Sorry, I want to put my gear on.
Are you okay? Just set it down whenever you're ready.
All right. Time for the big boys. Now you're gonna lose, Mariella.
Well, with the block, it should be a lot better. But we're gonna do 100 guys.
You get 3 fresh.
You're shooting the big boys. Real bullets. I got really warmed up. Let's fucking. Oh, my ears though. Okay, I see. Oh shit. Well, I can't even see the fucking target though. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck. I think that was it. Okay, so safety up. Okay, countdown. Ooh.
Let's check.
Huh?
Let's check the.
Check the what? Oh yeah, we got some hits. Okay. Okay. There. I had 3. And I only had 4 bullets, you had 4. And it took like 20 minutes for every shot. Messing with the scope, like you know what you're doing. The fuck? After this, we're doing battleship. How many are in there?
10. You got it. Yeah.
10 each, right? We're doing 10 each.
And then 10. And then once you're done,
all right. My system messed with the scope. God damn it. Safety off. Maybe this will do something. Alright, so I shoot this, you shoot this. Should I do standing up? Maybe that would be. Target, no! No! The target fell. I thought I hit
you hit everything.
I thought
all
so.
of them.
I thought when you shoot a little you're 2 minutes like wait, you know. Nice, you know? Okay, so we're counting the points.
So we'll count. This one doesn't count.
Uh-huh.
But if it were, it would be, this is 8, this is 9,
yeah.
you know, this is 8.
Okay,
Eight.
okay. Mariella gets 8 shot, I get 7. Alright. Okay, okay. Guys, last round. Let's go away. This is here. Okay. Oh! Alright. Okay. I don't know which one would be like cool. Is there anyone that's like in Black Ops?
Yeah. AK.
Ooh.
AR like you shot earlier.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Got a bunch of different ones.
Maybe some pictures as well, Nathan. Maybe you could thumbnail.
MP5.
Oh, MP5. Oh yes, please. Could I? Yeah.
Broke that.
This is every boy's childhood dream, you know. And now I get to hold my favorite zombies gun. Woo! My God! Oh, it's heavy as well,
They're
dude.
real.
Nathan, could you take some pictures of this?
Absolutely not.
No, no, like for the thumbnail, like sideways.
Oh my God.
Alright, this is the European mind cannot comprehend this. Part 3. Let's fucking go. Childhood dreams right here. I used to buy this one on the wall, bro. Always. And Kino der Toten.
What are you gonna get
MP5.
next? Pack-a-Punch?
Yeah, probably. No, you need the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Juggernaut, I need $2,500. But oh my God, is this clean?
People walk in and
Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll have to put this down, but this is fucking awesome. Alright, thank you guys so much.
I just want to get a photo because you know what's funny? When I was younger, I got to shoot a Tommy gun once, and that was the only gun that I got to shoot that was like really cool. You know, I never got to shoot anything that was like cool. I'll give you a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Oh shit, it's almost 6.
And for you guys, which is your like favorite gun of all time?
My favorite to shoot?
Yeah.
Probably like an AR-15, like kind of like what you guys shot that
Uh-huh.
one.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
Okay.
that's kind of what I had in the military. So I shot that.
So is that spear in the military?
Not.
Not the spear,
Not
but
that
the
one.
other one is that's over there stationed
So
is.
what were the guns called that we shot?
So the first one, that green one was a Ruger 1022. That's the 22 caliber. That kind of bronze colored one was a SIG MCX. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a nice gun.
They're very nice.
Is that like an M14? This
Yeah,
one?
that's exactly what that is.
Ah, you see Call of Duty paying off.
This guy. Well, a lot of guys who get into it at first, I
Yeah,
feel like, are
damn.
very.
That's why I held it up. He said Call of Duty. I'm like,
Yeah.
trench gun.
Yep.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Earlier, he's like,
Yeah.
back button. I was like,
Could I hold that?
roll it back.
And I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Put the safeties on. That's a heavy.
All right.
Look at this guy.
500 points, bro. First room, you know, in the zombies. It's easy. Oh my god.
How's it feel to be European and hold a gun?
It feels good, man. I gotta say. God bless America, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, this is fucking awesome, dude. Alright. Thank you, man. Thank you.
We have a patriotic European.
All right.
Well, I will say, she lives here with me, and I wouldn't be with her if she didn't like American. So, yeah.
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 So do we.
Yeah, so do we.
Where are you guys from?
We're from
Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Nice.
Didn't tell me.
Yeah, we both did college here. We met so we're married. We moved to Texas for work.
Yeah.
He moved back to
Yeah.
visiting now.
Make sure that door is closed before open.
All
You
right.
guys had a great time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
yeah, awesome,
We
man.
did.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you so much.
Great day. Thanks for coming in.
All right. Thank you.
Do you want to just do this here while we're here?
Yeah, sure. So these are all like little tools extra that you can get. Little upgrades, I guess. So much shit, like so much equipment and attachments that you can.
Yeah, and they'll have, depending on the gun and what it has installed, depends on like what type of gun it is, but you can put on like all types of cool attachments, like a scope or a flashlight or...
Oh, let me show these. Dude, they got everything, man. So these are more like hunting rifles, right?
I mean, to be honest,
This seems a bit more
these
hunting.
are, yeah, these are
Oof, this one's
rifle,
clean.
but the thing is like, this is a,
450 bucks.
yeah,
That's
this
not
is a
bad
Remington. Yeah, but the nicer ones, like if you're talking about like bolt action, like, I mean,
though.
this is nice, but there's like a lot. They get really expensive, man.
Yeah.
Like this was my first brand that I used to shoot all the time, like a Ruger rifle. Those are like pretty, I feel like common for starter rifles, getting a Ruger. But I think they were nice.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, this one is sick too.
the joke is that,
Is this the one that we shot?
no, this is a different one.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're both 6 sounds and spears, but I think that one is a little different. This one's
Okay.
the military.
This is what they use in the military.
Yes, I believe so. But that one is a little different. I can't remember the difference, but yeah, that one's not used in the military. This one is used in the military. I
Okay.
couldn't tell you the difference.
I was just looking around.
You're from Europe? Well, once my wife, she's just never been shooting, and I used to work at a store like this, but I was a lot younger, so I'm just taking them for the first time, the European mind.
Yeah.
And,
I was asking, is this the one that they use in the military?
No, this is the base off of it. So the one that the military uses this cartridge. 277 Fury. So that's what they use. There's a lot of gunpowder behind it. The one that they use in the military, it's going to have a shorter barrel, and the caliber that they use, it's going to be something similar to this, but it's a different type of material that they use since it's supposed to be shooting at like much higher pressures.
And is that all around, or is there like Navy SEALs have maybe something different?
So right now it's
or-
being issued to the Army. It's still going through trials. I don't think it's going to pass those trials because so far the rifle is not performing that well.
Okay.
Mainly, it's just the caliber. The bullets that they're using, it's a steel. So right here, on this part over here, it's made out of steel. The rest is going to be brass. The reason why they use steel is so since it's an overpressurized round, the case doesn't rupture. It you're still having issues of cases rupturing, which would damage the gun, cause malfunctions. So overall, I believe the project is probably going to fail.
Okay.
Other things that came out of the project are a really cool machine gun. That's actually been doing really well. It shoots a very large caliber. Each shot is like, each bullet is probably like $10. So,
Holy shit.
yeah, that's
What
our
type of caliber is it shooting?
338 Lapua.
Oh my god.
So
$10.
that's where our taxpayer dollars are going.
Each bullet.
Wow.
God bless.
And let me ask you, let's say like a zombie apocalypse happens. What weapon are you grabbing?
Mine.
They said mine.
That one?
Shooting at 308. So I don't know. What did you guys shoot?
Nathan?
A spear?
Red's indoor range. This is my couch. Can I help
223.
you? Okay, so 223. It's gonna be a much smaller caliber. You can probably tell.
Oh, yeah.
825 be a whole lot larger.
Wow.
Okay. I do get less carry capacity with this. But I don't know, if I'm dealing with zombies, I think this will do the job just fine.
Okay.
Holy moly.
That looks sick, man.
But a similar design was actually proposed to the military trials. It was also going to be chambered in 16. Unfortunately, that didn't pass just because I guess the rifle cost too much. But that is a bullpup design, so instead of having the action like this, where the barrel just kind of sticks out, the action's going to be seated far back. It is going to be a bit different ergonomically, but it allows you to have a much shorter overall length while having a longer barrel.
Okay.
So with the original military trials, they had a bullpup design that was submitted. It was a full-length rifle that still met the overall length requirement. The current SIG rifle that is being issued right now, I believe the barrel length is like 13.5. And since that barrel length is so short, that's why they had to go for an overpressurized round, and that's what's causing a lot of issues. With that bullpup design, they were able to go with the standard pressure round, and they were even experimenting with polymer cased ammo.
Okay.
So it was going to be a much lighter load, which would allow the soldiers to carry much more ammo to make up for the fact that their magazines would hold less rounds with such a larger caliber.
Oh, okay.
Glock F6223. Yeah, it sucks that I didn't go through because I grew up on Halo.
Yeah.
It's the main reason why I bought that gun is it's a space gun.
Sick, man. Now for the silencers, you need like a special license.
Do you have my phone?
No, you don't need a special
No.
license. I was able to buy. I'm just a regular old civvy.
Yeah?
Yeah. So suppressors in the state of Texas. you
Okay,
can-
it's Texas, that's why, yeah. Because in
So-
Florida there was some bullshit.
I don't know how it is state to state, but in Texas, you're as a civilian, you're allowed to buy suppressors.
That's crazy. That's great.
Well,
I'm
you
saying,
just
I'm
have to pay a $200 tax stamp. That's just a federal thing. I believe the licensing thing mainly just comes down to for stores
Yeah.
here. So we unfortunately don't have the type of license that will allow us to sell suppressors. It would be cool if we did, because having Class 3 license would also allow us to sell machine guns, short
Yeah.
barrel shotguns, rifles.
Yeah, that would be sick.
We just aren't really doing that because it's more paperwork, and since there is a longer wait time generally with that stuff, that means we have to go on to stuff a little longer.
Yeah.
And it can be a hassle. We don't really have that much space for extra stuff like that.
Now, I remember when I was younger, the guy always, the gunsmith, he was like a big proponent of Kimber. He loved his Kimber handgun. I feel like a lot of people, like a couple of people here I had, like they had a Springfield. I don't know if there's like a reason.
So Kimber in the 90s.
He's an old guy, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
So Kimber in the 90s and early 2000s, their quality control tanked. So
Damn.
there were a lot of issues with a lot of Kimbers back then, and that reputation has kind of stuck. So
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people kind of have like a bad taste with Kimbers. And with Kimbers, there is a lengthier break-in process, so you have to. They recommend shooting 400 rounds before the gun is fully broken in, and you'll feel it. It'll jam up the first couple of rounds that you put through it. That's why I don't know if you've ever seen John Wick 2.
Yeah.
One of the 1911s that he uses is a Kimber 1911, and he does a press check by doing that, and that's just like a neat little touch because Kimbers are notorious for jamming up on the first round.
Yeah.
So he just does like a fancy press check.
All the little touches, I'm sure they have people like yourself who know about the stuff.
Yeah.
They put a lot of. I read that they had like that, like those movies in particular. They have like a whole team of like weapons experts.
Yeah. So I know Keanu got his training through a competition shooter, Taryn Tactical. I don't remember his actual name, but all the guns that you see that he uses is basically all Taryn Tactical stuff, which can get really annoying for me as a gun guy because I don't want to see the same guns being used. I want to see actual cool stuff, and also, I mean,
they use some like dragon breath rounds in one movie too. I was like, this is sick.
In the fourth movie, that one's cool because it's not a Terran tactical gun. It's a Genesis Arms shotgun. Those things are really expensive. They're like 10 grand. But they're really, really fast.
It's got to be fun just watching a movie and then being like, I know what that one is.
Yeah,
I know what that one is. Meanwhile, I'm just like, that's a gun. Like, I wish I knew sometimes. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. This is really cool.
All right, thank you so much, man.
The governor of Texas
Oh,
comes here too.
You guys sell,
nice.
Just like us.
you guys sell High Point? Just because I remember there were some very healthy people who did that.
No, we don't sell high quality foils or SCCYs. Generally, we avoid those.
I mean, they're not that expensive.
Huh?
It's like $350.
Yeah.
He doesn't like carrying stuff like that because he wants to sell something more.
Fucking sick though.
Yeah, they're just really cheap. I know the profit margins on them are generally a bit higher.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you guys. You have a good one.
Have a good one. Thank you. You too. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, is this the Olympia? Oh,
It's got the full
they
one.
got all the Call of Duty. All right, now we need the results, Nathan. Who won?
All right.
Mind you that Mariella had 1 bullet more. I do need to
Mariella
say
had
that.
1 bullet more, and also I have a confession. Sander did super well at the 100 yards, which is very far, and Mariella did terribly at the 100 yards.
Okay,
So when I put the targets out, I put it out at 75 yards.
okay.
And Sander did much worse, and Mariella did much better.
Ah.
So there was a little interference from the judge.
Always. Also the battleship one, I did super well, I think, but then
Yes.
it got dropped. Huh?
Yes. Well, that one is a faulty clip,
All the equipment.
but let me reveal. I've counted the scores. Sander, you have 47, some great shots. Right on the money here. Boom. You had 1 less bullet, you gotta keep in mind. One less, and you hear the gunfire in the background. And then you get 1 point there, but these are worth 10, these are worth 9, these are 8, etc. And then these right here, in terms of points. Mariella. So Sander got a whopping 47, which is very impressive for his first time shooting. And Mariella, she got 73.
73. Nah, fuck off.
She got 73.
This is rigged, dude. This is rigged.
She's got 73. Now,
Okay, do we keep time in does that count as well? Because I
in
feel
a
like I
real-
shot them in 40
in a
seconds.
real shooting
Mariella took 2
competition-
minutes for every
in a
fucking
real
bullet.
shooting competition, she would be penalized for taking that long.
Doing a good job takes time.
Well,
You gotta align the
I will
scope.
say,
Look, I'm gonna
Have
expose
some
you. I'm not gonna
precision.
edit how long it took for you to shoot. Every time you shoot, I'm not gonna
I-
edit.
Get a time
We're gonna
lapse
see.
it.
Yeah.
I used some precision,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
paid
yeah.
off.
well, here's the other thing I gotta say though. When she shot at the 100 yards, she didn't even hit the target. So when I changed it to 75, because I've shot before, I could tell what you were kind of doing. 100, you were adjusted to it. Mariella did well up close, but the first time shooting 100 yards, she did terribly. So I moved it a little bit closer.
I see how it is.
Faulty.
Yeah,
I am biased. I am
guess
married
you have to
to
come
her.
home to her.
You know? I gotta make sure she's happy
Don't
with
take
the
it
board
with me.
games, with the
Yeah,
shooting
yeah.
games. It's all the same. But yeah,
What a simp.
due
What a goddamn simp.
You just ain't got what it takes on there.
Man.
due to
Yeah.
cheating and bias and judge interference, Sander barely lost.
Barely.
Yes.
No, it
Lost
was
by
a-
like 30 points.
Okay, respect.
Oh.
Idiot. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Damn, it's fucking hot, even though it's 6 p.m. The only thing, though, I think was pretty awesome, the gun range. But there's always a couple people there where you're kind of like, they scare me, you know? Those like real gun-loving Americans, you know? The kid next to us at the end, you know, I was like, this guy, if he reaches for the bag, I'm gone, you know?
He's a nice kid.
Yeah.
Just a little odd.
Yeah, I'll be nice to him. I'll make sure to be nice to
Extra
him.
nice.
Yeah. Anyway, Mariella won't do the cheating, but my dream came true. The 10-year-old Call of Duty Zombies playing kid, the M14 MP5. I told Stan, the Olympia as well. I told Stan before, he was like, "Are you gonna hold the MP5?" I was like, "I better."
That was an M1 Grand too that you saw.
Oh yeah. Anyway, fucking like and subscribe or any of that shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of her.
What?
Bye.
Shoot 'em.